I would like to thank you for uploading videos on WMM and MM on the YouTube channel. Whatever things I have mentioned for WMM, all I learned from your videos and I practiced it on the server.
Okay, so Tejas will start with your introduction. So please quickly provide your introduction on your educational background and your professional summary, your job profiles and all the things. After that, we can move forward, right?
Yeah, thank you for this opportunity. My name is Tejas Rajendra Shinde. I am a certified S4HANA sourcing and procurement materials management consultant. Also, I am trained in SAP ECC and possess extensive knowledge in enterprise structure, master data, procure to pay cycle, special procurements like vendor consignment and subcontracting, and MMFI integration. I have completed my BE and diploma in mechanical engineering from Mumbai University with distinction and has total 3+ years of industry experience as a project engineer. My previous company was Renac India Limited, where I worked as a SAP end user and learned about various business processes. Before Renac India Limited, I worked in Polfrost Aircon Private Limited, where I was working on an ERP tool, Transact, where I used to create quotation and purchase order as per the project requirements. With my learnings in projects and SAP, I realized that an organization can manage all their business aspects right from finance and accounting to logistics and customer relationship through SAP. And SAP helps to streamline your business process, take timely and better decisions for the growth of the organization. Uh,
Okay,
with
okay. So you have worked as a SAP end user, right? So
Yeah,
in day-to-day activities, is there any challenges that you have faced, in the creation of purchase order or purchase requisition, or let's say on the business transaction that we are performing? So you have
uh,
faced any errors or any issues?
there were no such problems with me because if there is any requirement of any material at the site, at that time only I used to create purchase orders.
Mm-hmm.
Suppose in case I require copper pipes or copper fittings, then
Mm-hmm.
I used to raise PO to the vendors, and everything was already entered in the system. So my job role was to just create the PO, and further procedure was to be done by my project manager.
Mm-hmm.
And my
So
second
yeah.
role was to create service commissioning request. Basically, being in project,
Mm-hmm.
once the project is completed, we need to hand over the project to my service team.
Mm-hmm.
So there was some customization done in the SAB where, with respect to project, we used to enter the model numbers of the respective project, and the project used to get converted into service list.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So in your, let's say in your job profile, you are not getting any issues. So let's say you are only one person working in the company for that SAP end user, or you have a team who are working
No,
for.
no, no, no. No, no, my project manager, accounts department, entire department used to work on SAP. The
Mm-hmm.
flow workflow was on SAP. But being in projects, my role was not much into SAP. I
Okay.
used to be on sites most of the time.
Mm-hmm. Okay, okay. So is there any anything that you know, how if your team is facing some issue, how you're handling it? Any kind of tools are there where you're reporting the issue, or you are directly contacting someone in your inside your company or outside your
Basically,
company?
the company's head office was at Bangalore. So if any issues come to the accounts person, then he used to report it to SAP admin.
Mm-hmm.
The SAP admin used to solve the respective error as and when required.
Okay, okay. No issues.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so again, you have also mentioned you are working on the creation of RFQ and creation of master data, I believe, through this Transact software, right?
Yes, yes, yes. It was my first job, and the company was mid-scale cap. So the company was just uh, transforming from local Excel sheet to Transact inventory software. So my job role was to create a material master for all compressors, condensers, evaporators right from material number, material description, what is the unit. So basically, I maintained the data in the Excel sheet, and I used to hand it over to Transact team. Then Transact team used to upload it on the software.
Mhm. So basically,
Yeah,
you are preparing it on an Excel sheet and you are sharing that to Transact team,
yeah,
and they
yeah,
they are uploading the data, right?
exactly,
Okay,
exactly.
okay, okay. So you don't have any interaction with the software like Transact software or ERP software. You don't have any like
No, no,
okay, interaction with that. Okay, right.
no. I
No.
didn't work in implementation or support part, but I
Mhm,
have end user and I have basic idea about it.
mhm. Okay. So you have mentioned like you have trained in like you have done a global certification and you are trained in SAP ECC, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay. So and you have also mentioned like S4 HANA also. So you have done both of the certification or?
No, no. I did global certification in S4HANA, and I
Mhm,
have done training in SAP ECC. So I have hands-on experience in ECC.
mhm.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Okay. So can you just explain what is the organization structure for SAP MM?
In terms of SAP MM organization, basically starts with purchase organization. A purchase organization is a organizational unit which deals with various procurement activities in an organization. It can be a plant specific, cross plant specific, company code specific, or cross company code specific. Later comes the plant. Various plants are assigned to company code. Being an MM consultant, the plants, the configuration it deals with defining and maintaining, defining and assigning plants, then assigning storage location to plants, and defining purchase groups. A plant is nothing but a four-digit alphanumeric key which deals with various operations going on in company. A storage location is a place where stocks are actually stored in the company.
Mhm. Okay. Okay. So you have like purchase organization configured like it can be assigned to plant or company code, right? So
Yes.
can you explain like can we assign one purchase organization to multiple company codes?
No. One purchase organization can only be assigned to one company code. If you want one purchase organization to be procured for plants belonging to multiple company code, then we can assign purchase organization to multiple plants.
Hmm. Okay. Okay. So what is a like central purchase organization? What is the significance of that?
Central organization is responsible for procurement activities for all the plants belonging to different company codes.
Hmm. Hmm. Okay. So so let's say we have a valuation class in the organization structure, right? We are maintaining the valuation class at plant level also and at company code level also we can maintain, right?
Yeah.
So what is the significance means what is preferred where we can maintain the valuation class and what will be the significance of it?
Usually, valuation class is maintained at plant level since plant to plant cost of the product differs. So,
Mhm.
if we are maintaining valuation class at plant level, so it is good for the organization to basically go through the entire business process.
Mm, mm, mm. Okay. Okay. Let's say I have a company code. Okay. So I have a global company code and I need to maintain one plant, let's say one plant in India and one plant in, let's say China or Japan. Is it possible?
Mm, yeah, it is possible.
Hmm. Okay. Okay. No issues. Okay. So you have also mentioned like you are experienced in material master also, right?
Yeah.
So what is the material type?
Metal type is used to group together materials which have same characteristics. The
Hmm.
various material types are raw materials, finished goods, semi-finished goods,
Hmm. So
etc.
okay, what is the need of this maintaining different type of material type?
So material type, with the help of material type, we can control number assignment, procurement type, whether it is internal or external. We can control the screen sequence, field selection. Later on, we can also control the account determination and quantity and value updation.
Mm, mm. Okay. So, what is the need of a source list? Why do we need a source list?
So, source list is basically a master data, which gives us the list of various vendors
Mm-hmm.
from whom we can procure material for a particular material within a specified time. Suppose for a particular material here we have multiple vendors, then we can fix one vendor as a source of supply. We can block him if we don't want it for a particular time from as external procurement, as well as we can make the particular vendor and material activate for MRP run.
Okay. Okay. So you have mentioned your like special procurement also. You have some experience on that, right?
Yeah.
So can you explain what is a consignment procurement and how we can receive the material for a consignment procurement?
Yeah. Vendor consignment process is a special procurement. Let us consider one example, sir. For example, Tata Motors Pune plant has a contract with SEAT, which allows SEAT tires to store their stock in Tata Motors premises. Tata Motors are liable to pay to SEAT once the stock is either transferred to unrestricted stock or it is directly consumed with respect to cost center. Now let us see how we can map this process in SAP. For vendor consignment process, consignment info record is must, where we need to maintain specific price and taxes. Uh, as per the requirement, a PO is generated with item category K and consignment info record. We cannot maintain prices in purchase order.
Mhm,
As the material is ready, CA tire will deliver the material, and goods receipt will be done with movement type 101 K, but no accounting entries will be generated as the material still belongs to CA tires. As
mhm,
soon as per the requirement, the material is transferred with movement type 411 K, the vendor consignment stock will be shifted from vendor consignment to unrestricted stock, and accounting entries will be generated. The accounting entries generated will be accounts payable credit and stock account debit. Uh, as the metal is consumed by Tata Motors, they are liable to pay to CA tires. So it is done with vendor consignment and pipeline settlement, which T code is MRKO. But before doing consignment settlement, we need to maintain the condition record in T code MRM1 for the respective condition type. For example, for standard it is condition type it is cons.
mhm.
Uh,
So
so uh,
why
as
we need to maintain the condition in MRK1?
In order to generate the invoice, sir.
Okay, great.
Yeah, whether we want it in print, mail,
Mm,
whatever medium.
mm, mm.
As
Okay.
soon as the invoice is settled, it is basically settled periodically as per the scheduling, and the accounting entries generated will be vendor account credit, accounts payable debit.
Mm, okay. 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 So, mm, so you know what is a subsequent debit, right?
Yeah.
So can you explain it?
Sir, let us consider a standard procurement process where PO and goods receipt and MM invoice posting has been done. After some period of time, vendor found that he forgot to put additional loading charges or freight charges.
Mhm,
So a subsequent debit is created where a customer needs to pay to the vendor the additional charges. In subsequent debit, PO quantity is not changed.
mm.
There are only changes in the value.
Okay. Okay, so you have mentioned like automatic account determination also, right?
Yes.
So what is a automatic account determination, and where it is getting triggered?
Uh, Let us consider, sir, with respect to a PO, a goods receipt is done with movement type 101.
Mm-hmm,
As soon as we do goods receipt, two documents are created. One is material account document and other is accounting document.
mm-hmm,
This accounting document is basically created as follows. When a goods receipt is done with respect to purchase order, um, as company code details are mentioned, the system checks the chart of accounts. Later, with respect to chart of accounts, plant and company code, valuation grouping code is triggered. Valuation grouping code within the same chart of accounts and for same valuation area, it helps to trigger the same GL account valuation grouping code.
mm-hmm,
Later, the movement type is assigned to value string, and value strings are assigned to transaction event key. So, with respect to movement type, transaction event key is triggered. For example, for goods received, transaction event key BSX, which is stock account, and GRR account, that is WRX transaction event keys are triggered.
mm-hmm,
As in the PO, we have mentioned our material, and in material master data in the accounting view, we have maintained our valuation class. So basically, material types are assigned to account categories, and at account category and valuation classes are assigned to account category reference.
mm-hmm.
So with this all configuration, the respective posting is done in the GL accounts, and the
Okay,
automatic posting is done in T code OBOIC, where we mention valuation grouping code, transaction event key, valuation class, and debit and credit GL accounts.
mm-hmm. Okay, okay. So you have any idea on the pricing procedure also?
Yeah.
Okay. So let's say in the purchase order, I am entering the material and all the details. So let's say your price will be picked in purchase order automatically. So what is the configuration that we need for that one to trigger the PO automatically in the, sorry, to trigger the price directly in the PO?
We need to assign vendor schema group and purchase organization schema group to our pricing procedure.
Mm-hmm,
Later, the vendor schema group should be mentioned in the purchasing organization data of our vendor,
mm-hmm,
and the same purchasing organization should be used while creating the PO, which is assigned to calculation schema. So
mm-hmm.
with this, our respective pricing procedure gets triggered in the purchase order documents.
Mm. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So you have also mentioned like you have some experience on MMWM integration also, right?
Yes.
So can you just explain me the, let's say, put away process and like flow in the put away process? Like when I do the, let's say, GR in IM or MM, how it will be like processed in WM and MM? What is the flow?
Suppose uh, the first and foremost thing is we need to assign our plant and storage location to various number in order to integrate our IM and WM modules together. As soon as we do the goods receipt for particular plant and storage location, WM tab gets activated with storage type storage type 902, which is a logical system. Once goods receipt is done, a TR, which is transfer requirement, it is generated. With respect to TR, we need to create a TO with T code LT04 or LT06 as per the customization. Once transfer order is created, we need to confirm the transfer order with T code LT12.
Mhm,
Once confirmation is done, for put away process, the material will be displayed for the respective storage type in T code LS26.
mhm. So can we just like confirm the TO while we are creating the TO directly? We can confirm it, or we have to again we have to go to LT12 and confirm manually.
With the suitable setting, while doing TO creation, we can direct, there is a confirm tab. If we checked it, TO directly gets confirmed, sir.
Hmm. Okay. Okay. So Yeah. So that's all about the interview. Okay, we will close it by it now. Okay. So
Okay.
let's have a discussion on the outcome. Okay. So
Sure.
first of all, from your resume perspective, okay, you are applying as a fresher, but still you are having some experience as an end user. Okay. So
Hmm.
better to put this work experience before you are having this SAP skills. Okay. So
Okay.
just put some summary to the profile, okay, in the first section
Sure.
after you are entering the, let's say, your personal details like contact details. There you can
Sure.
mention some, let's say, some summary points you have to mention, like whatever you have worked and whatever experience in SAP MM, whatever your good areas. So you can mention over there. And after that, you just mention this working experience. Okay. So after the working experience, you can mention this like SAP skill and certification details you can provide over there. Okay. Because if you
Okay.
have some experience, it is better to show the experience like work experience prior to your, let's say, educational experiences. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so that's it about the for the resume. Okay, and coming to subjective part. Okay, you are explaining good. You are good. Like I can say, if you are going for a let's say fresher perspective only, you are applying. So as a fresher perspective, I can say it is a good like you have a good knowledge. You can um, you can succeed in the interview, that's not a problem. Okay, but one thing that in the enterprise structure, I have asked you if we can create one plant in India and one plant in US for a same company code. You have said
Hmm.
yes, but actually that is not possible and not suggested, because let's say our accounting entries and all the things will be happening in the company code level, not at the plant level, right?
Okay.
So,
Okay.
so everything like taxation and other things, it will only be stored or triggered in the company code level. So if you are having the
Okay.
company code in India and plant in US, so there will be um, inconsistency while you try to like create a different let's say tax codes and all the things, and taxation part, it will be difficult to manage. Okay, so that's why it is not suggested to create plans in the different location, means different countries for a
Countries.
same company code. So better to go with a different company code for each country. Okay,
Okay.
so that is
Okay.
better, that is better. Okay,
Okay.
so other than that, everything was good and clear. You have a good knowledge. Okay, so
Okay.
you can succeed in the interview, that is no problem. But one thing I doubt, because let's say for fresher level there are very less openings are there, right? So
Yes, sir.
that, so are you getting any calls till now? Means you have mentioned like you are trying from September, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah. I have received 2, 3 calls.
mhm,
Uh, I'm in process in one firm, and in one firm I got rejected just because I don't have implementation experience. I
mhm,
cracked the first interview,
mhm,
telephonic interview,
mhm,
but in the second interview, they sent me a Google form in which I was supposed to mention SAP implementation experience,
mhm,
and I mentioned zero. So that's the reason my scheduled interview was cancelled for that reputed firm.
mhm, mhm, mhm.
And in the third interview, I was told to sign a bond for 3 years, and there was
Okay.
some penalty. So I attended the interview,
Mhm.
but due to the bonds condition, I had to reject it because
Okay.
3 years, I think it's quite a long period.
So see, 3 years is a long period, but if you're starting as a fresher, there is no issues. And bond period also, companies are making some like it is not legal. Okay, so you can quit at any point you have to. Okay, there is nothing like you have signed a
Actually,
bond.
the
So
second reason was sorry to interrupt you in between. The second reason was the salary. They were paying me around less than 10,000, and the location was not in my base location, that is in Mumbai. It
Mm-hmm.
was out of Maharashtra and remote area, so expenses were going around 10 to 10,000. So no balance sheet was matching in terms of salary.
Okay.
So it was quite difficult for me to take up the decision.
Okay, no problem, no issues. That's what I
Yeah.
said. Like in a fresher level, there will be many difficulties to get a job in SAP as a fresher.
Hmm.
So yeah, good luck with that. Other than that, in subjective point of view, there is no issue. You are explaining good. You have the knowledge, like you have proper understanding, like in the as you have already worked in the core sector, like um in the, let's say, in the plant level, you have worked and
Yeah,
like
yeah,
you
yeah.
know all the processes, so
Yeah,
there
yeah.
will
I
be
have a hands-on experience, sir. In procure to pay cycle, I have hands-on experience. And being in projects, I used to look from right from the material is released from our manufacturing unit to accountings.
mm,
So I have a basic and strong knowledge about it. The only thing is that I need some opportunity to prove myself. That's it. That's what I'm waiting for as of now.
mm. Okay, so one thing I will tell you, like if someone is asking you about the implementation experience, so you can tell like I don't have a implementation experience, but I have knowledge on implementation, about the process and all the things. I believe that might give you a positive response from the interviewer or from the, let's say, from the HR perspective. Okay. Other than
Yeah, yeah,
that,
yeah.
there is no issue. You can definitely you can get a job. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, sir. Sir, one query. Can I ask?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, yeah. The reason behind to answer the that question, two plants belonging to one company code and different country.
Mm-hmm.
What I thought that if they belong to same chart of accounts,
Mm-hmm.
and even though the two plants have different currency, so we can map it. That's the reason I said yes to that answer. So logically, is it right or wrong?
See, currency you can maintain, right? Currency you can
Huh.
maintain, but there is a issue with the taxation and all the things,
Taxation.
right? Right.
That's the reason SAP does not recommend us to use it, right?
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay.
Because taxation and all the parts you have to maintain it in the in the company code label, and in the company code label, right? If you are saying the chart of accounts also means for one company code we can only assign one chart of account. Like if we are saying the OBYC settings and valuation classes, we can only assign one chart of account to one company code, right?
Yeah,
So there also we cannot maintain different, let's say, valuation classes or different things we cannot maintain from there, right? So
exactly.
that is the limitation.
Okay, okay.
Okay.
Sir, few more questions, sir. As of
Yes.
now, I have started learning about the data migration process. That is how LSMW process is done.
Mm-hmm.
What exactly IDOC is, how
Mm-hmm.
EDI works. So, being
Mm-hmm.
a MM consultant, anything else which I need to learn or practice more so that I may get more calls in future. So, could you suggest something me because I'm good in business process. I can explain well. I know much good. I have good knowledge about accounting entries,
Mm-hmm.
but still anything else which will make me stand different from other candidates.
See, as a fresher, you have enough knowledge, okay? But if you say like prospective of, like, let's say after 1 year or after 2 year, definitely you have to give your time to SAP. Whatever knowledge you have, that is only as a theory perspective, okay? So when
Yeah,
you go into the, let's say, SAP working and SAP environment, there are many customized things, there are many customized process are there. There will be a lot of, let's say, difficulty, or there will be a lot of challenges over there. You have to learn how to solve and how to consult, like consulting skill you need to um, gain your knowledge on that, and you need to groom yourself as a consultant. Okay, if you are going for a consulting role, then you have to groom yourself how to address a issue, how to solve, what is the perspective, like how we need to approach to a issue. So that things you need to learn your own. Okay, so that is the process to groom yourself and to stand out how much knowledge you have. Okay, what is your like concept of approaching to the let's say solution or to a issue, how you're approaching that. Okay, After
Yeah.
that, first I will suggest you give 2 to 3 years in SAP learning, like in the SAP software itself. Means whatever knowledge you have, that is in the standard process. Okay, in business
Yeah.
process, every business will differ from one to another. Okay, so you need to understand what is the business perspective and what is the like SAP configuration, how the data is flowing in the, let's say, from sales order we are creating a purchase order, or there any let's say intermediate process are there. So you need to understand, you need to see the processes, and you need to understand the complexity. Okay,
Oh, yeah.
so after that you might go to like whatever you are saying about the let's say IDOC processes and all the things. LSMW is not a that much of bigger thing, because LSMW you
Yeah.
can do it through BDC and all the things that is possible. But IDOC creation and IDOC mapping, that will require a lot of experience to it. Okay, so you can work on the IDOCs, and you can know what is the IDOCs are there, and how to check the IDOCs, and what is the how the IDOC will read in the SAP system, how it will store in the SAP system, how the data will migrate from SAP IDOC to the transactions, that you can learn. Okay, so but that is the
Yeah.
thing you will be learning on your working period. Okay, so
Okay.
once you are
Okay.
working, try to learn these things, definitely you will grow. Okay.
Sure, sir.
Okay.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah, any other questions?
No, sir.
Okay,
So
thank you.
right from, yeah, yeah, right from WM organization structure to WMM to non-WM, WM to WM transfers, everything, inbound delivery, outbound delivery, whatever concepts I learned from you, sir.
Hmm.
So thank you for that, because I was initially focusing on MM part two, but
Hmm.
having a WMM knowledge is an advantage, I think.
Yes, definitely it is added advantage.
Yeah. Yeah. So thanks a lot for that.
Okay, no issues. Okay, all the best for your upcoming
Yeah.
interviews. Okay, so all the best for your
Yeah. Yeah.
career. Okay,
Yeah.
bye and take care.
Yeah. Yeah. Thanks a lot for your valuable time and suggestions, sir. Have a good day and wish you a happy Republic Day.
Okay, thank you. Wish you all the same.
Yeah.
Bye.